groundbreaking creations invented in prison. They say that necessity is the mother of invention, and never has that been truer than for those in prison. People in prison have to learn to live without the comforts in life, but there's no shortage of creativity. Let's take a look at our top 5 groundbreaking inventions, which were created behind bars. Number 5. The wrench. U.S. boxing heavyweight Jack Johnson became the first black champ from 1908 to 1915. In 1920, he was sent to prison for his involvement with a white woman, which was illegal at the time. While incarcerated, Johnson found need for a tool that would help tighten, loosen fastening devices, and modified a wrench for the task. He patents his improvements on April 18, 1922. Number 4. Squash the sports. In the early 19th century, in Fleet Prison in London, prisoners began hitting a ball against the wall with rackets. They call it the game rackets. Somehow, the game made its way to the Harrow School, wherein 1,830 students play rackets with a punctured ball. They realized that this elevated the game's difficulty, and they called it squash. Number 3. Influential literature. Given the amount of time prisoners were given on their thoughts, it isn't surprising that many important books were written and conceptualized in prison. For example, the novelist L. Cervantes imprisoned in Italy for tax evasion, where he wrote the ingenious Gentleman Don Quixote of La Mancha, which is often called the first modern novel and one of the greatest novels of all time. Another writer, Ludwig Wittgenstein, even wrote influential philosophy in his book Tractatus Logico-Philosophicus. It's considered to be one of the 20th century's most significant philosophical works, which was composed by the young German officer during his stay in an Italian prison of war camp just after World War I. Number 2. Firearm. David Marshall Williams ran a whiskey distillery and shot a deputy who tried to shut it down. He was sent to California State Prison in North Carolina because of his good behavior and mechanical aptitude. The prison superintendent let him work in the machine shop. The service guards, weapons, and fashion tools that the prison lacked, staying up late to draw plans for the new firearms. He invented the short-stroke piston and the floating chamber, which improved rapid-fire machine guns and became the basis for the M1 carbine. Number 1. The toothbrush. In 1770, William Addis was in prison for starting a riot. At the time, the method for cleaning teeth was rub soot or a shell or salt on the beef. While in prison, Addis saw someone using a broom to sweep the floor, and he got his epiphany. He saved the animal bone from mint, and he drilled small holes. A guard gave him some bristles that he tied into tufts and pestered the bone. He sealed it with glue, and the first toothbrush was born. Thanks for watching, and subscribe to the Brain Crane.